It's a Tuesday edition of PFT OT. Just 6 days until PFT Live is back on NBC Sports Radio and NBCSN. Plenty of things still happening, though, in the NFL. Training camps opening, and the NFL taking care of business. On Friday, we found out that Chiefs receiver Tyreek Hill would not be suspended as a result of multiple potential violations of the personal conduct policy for which he was investigated. Coincidentally or not, the NFL held until the next business day the news that Seahawks defensive lineman Jarran Reed would be suspended 6 games under the personal conduct policy, even though he wasn't arrested, wasn't charged, but the NFL decided he had violated the personal conduct policy as a result of a domestic violence incident. Now, the problem with this, and this really speaks to the heart of the NFL's investigative procedures and the power the NFL has, or more accurately, doesn't have, to get the information that it needs. In Reed's case, I'm told that the alleged victim cooperated with the NFL. If the victim says I'm not cooperating, good luck getting the information that you need in order to come to the conclusion that a violation of the personal conduct policy has occurred. And that's what happened in Hill's case. Because the underlying child abuse investigation involves a minor, there's an exception to the open records law in Kansas, and the Johnson County, Kansas prosecutor was able to tell the NFL, we're not giving you any evidence. We're not giving you any documents. So the NFL had no opportunity to delve into the details as to what did or didn't happen and who was or wasn't suspected. And remember, the prosecutor in Tyreek Hill's case said back in April that he believes a crime was committed against Tyreek Hill's 3-year-old son. The prosecutor just didn't believe he could prove who actually did it. So there's evidence there somewhere of something happening to this child. But in Hill's case, the NFL couldn't get to it. In Jarran Reed's case, the NFL could. And I think that, more than anything else, should prompt the NFL to take a step back and say, why are we doing this? Why are we trying to be our own police force and justice system when we lack the powers of a police force or justice system? It's one thing if you're investigating wrongdoing among NFL employees or team employees, and there's a way to compel people who are on the payroll to cooperate. But they have no power over people who are disconnected from the NFL. And that's why there was such a discrepancy between Hill and Reed, and I think that's why the NFL held Reed's decision, held the news of the suspension until Monday. It would have been too glaring if it had come out on the same day that we found out that Tyreek Hill was not going to be suspended.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.